here's your forecast from the First Alert Weather Team.
Good to see you here at 9:17 as I invite you into the First Alert Forecast Center. I want to invite you to scan the QR code on your screen. That'll take you to a place to download your WECT weather app if you haven't already. A lot of great features, including daylight today. We get some NOAA/NWS storm bulletins. There's a suite of severe thunderstorm warnings in the I-95 corridor and even points west now, and the system in question is moving east. We also have an active weather week from a temperature and precipitation standpoint coming up, so good to have the app for that. Good to have your Easy Pro Express First Alert Skycam network working for us this morning and every morning on Carolina in the Morning, and this one is a balmy and windy and wet Sunday morning in Whiteville. Probably out your window as well. Whiteville, one of many locations operating in the 60s to around 70 for step outside temperatures. South and southwesterlies ahead of a cold front. That's the big agent today, this approaching cold front in the teens and 20s miles an hour. Regular gusts in the 30s, 40s and 50s miles an hour on the menu for a good portion of the day. So if you haven't stowed loose items on your patio and your yard, take a moment to do that, because I think the wind gust profiles ramp up before they ramp down. Without further ado, an active radar. These are light to moderate showers, but enough to cause some localized ponding if you're headed out. And to the west, along Interstate 95, those are some locally severe warned storms with wind gusts locally pinging up to 60 miles an hour with those. This line is past peak intensity, but it certainly has enough integrity as it marches to the east. We're going to keep close tabs on it for you here in the First Alert Forecast Center through the early afternoon. And then in the late afternoon, those odds for showers and storms quickly shut down. So that is a refreshing look. Of course, the rain is useful from a drought standpoint, but it's coming with a lot of those extras. First and foremost, the strong winds, and that's the bottom graph. It's kind of hitting the ceiling there with 40s to around 50 through mid-afternoon. That's fair game. And then into the 20s for a brisk but importantly drier evening. That's the tail of the graph. Let's open up your saltwater boards. I know it's not a beach day, but I would be remiss if I didn't focus on the heavy surf. In fact, one of the bulletins in your WECT weather app carousel, if you're tapping in from the Brunswick Islands, is a heavy surf advisory for today. So good feature of the app there. Tides coming in at the bottom of the hour as well. Some minor coastal flooding cannot be discounted with this strong rain front. And then offshore, the advisory says gale for today. Good reason, good day to stay in port. Let me take you from 1 o'clock this afternoon forward with this low res but long range future radar model to cruise through dry times until here's a second system we're watching for the middle portions of this coming week. So Wednesday, we got a cold rain on the menu, an ice line possibly getting close here as we go into the middle parts of the week. So that's something we'll alert you to, and then we'll conclude the week a la your 7-day forecast with drier skies. And yes, colder temperatures. Let's not forget that part. Lot to take in your 7-day forecast. We can expand it to 10 on your screen. To wrap up here at 9:21, Raina, let's send it back over to you.